I'm here just to tell you guys what the Lord's done in my life. He brought me very far. To start off, my name is Webb. I'm 27 years old. Growing up, I had a good childhood. I had a mom and grandparents that raised me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Starting in high school, I started messing around with marijuana and alcohol. That started just once in a while thing, and then soon that led to on the weekends, and then started partying a lot, and one thing led to another. Started taking pills, started doing ecstasy here and there, and then just my life went way downhill. I started getting arrested, getting kicked out of my mom's house, moving here and there between people's houses, and it was all bad. Got introduced to Oxycontin, and that's where it started all really going downhill. Started stealing, running up in people's houses, just doing stupid stuff, I got DUIs, all that kind of stuff, stealing from my own family and everything, and it's no good. I started, after Oxycontin, I started doing heroin and meth and all that, and got so bad that I was out on the streets, pulled a knife out on somebody, did 90 days in jail, and decided that it was probably time to straighten my life up. So
Amen.
Wanted to give my life to the Lord, and found Echoes of Calvary, and that's where my life really started changing.
Amen. That's right.
When I first got into Echoes of Calvary, I thought, okay, this is an opportunity to get clean, and if I learn about the Lord, that's great, but I'm still here, so the Lord is good. First thing they taught me in discipleship was, we call it the 4 Ds. It's out of the Luke 9:23 scripture, which it says, "Then he said to them all, whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me."
Amen.
So the 4 Ds is desire, deny, die daily. First is the desire. You have to have the desire in your heart to want to change, or it's not going to work for you. If the desire is there, then you got a chance. The desire is that you want the Lord more than anything in your life,
Right.
and you want to put your old life behind you. The second thing is the deny. The deny is this tough part. Is you want to deny your flesh.
Amen.
That's not easy. I'll tell you that. But it's good. And as we grow closer to Jesus, we start to look and act more like Him and less like the world. That's what we need to draw far away. When I came into the discipleship, I have tattoos, I had earrings, flat bill, and you can tell I don't have my earrings in, so but we try not to have anything to do. We don't want to be associated with that type of stuff. We want to be holy in the Lord's eyes.
Amen.
The third thing is the die. So that is that you have to put yourself down and don't give in to your own thoughts or actions that aren't godly or selfish desires. And you have to give your old life for a new life in Christ. The daily, it's pretty self-explanatory. Daily, it's every day. I still have problems with this. I gotta make sure it's a work. You gotta do it every day, not once a week, not. Like Pastor says, somebody said, I got my ticket punched, so I'm good to go. No, that doesn't work.
No.
So, it's easy when I was in this program to do exactly what they told me to do, because, if I didn't wake up and go to prayer or something, I had Austin or Rodney or one of the brothers knocking on my door and bringing me to class or whatever. But, when you're no longer in such a structured environment, that's when it becomes real hard work, but you got to just remain your eyes focused on the Lord and make Him make sure He's the priority and the center of everything you do. And it's really worth it,
Amen.
Like I told you, I just said I still have troubles and stuff, but one day, the worst day in the Lord is better than any days out in the world. A couple weeks ago, Pastor talked about the difference between grace and the glory of the Lord. I had this problem. I felt like, okay, I'm under God's grace, so I can sin, I can do whatever, and I just say a prayer and I'm good to go. The Lord does not answer to that. That's foolishness.
That's foolishness.
We want to be in God's glory and be pure and holy before Him, and
Amen.
be righteous into His eyes.
Amen.
So
That's good.
I had a lot more to say, but no, the Lord's been good. He's blessed me with many things now. I just want to show you guys where I was and then now where I am. This is a mugshot of where I was, one of many, unfortunately, but one of my mugshots. So, the Lord, I have a beautiful wife. I got a loving family, a loving church body. And it's all because of Him. I've tried doing it on my own, and it didn't get me nowhere. It just kept doing the same thing, spinning my wheels. But when I finally submitted to the Lord and gave my life to Him, then everything else just fell into place.
Amen.
So, thank you guys for listening.
Amen.